Well, guys, this video is a long time in the making. This video about probably my least favorite candidate, and one that should be locked up. I'm going to use a Fallout 4 term here, but Rad Roach, because she can't be killed right now. Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is the worst, and I mean worst, presidential candidate you could have. Yeah, sure, Trump has no political background, but the only political background Hillary has is taking her husband by the balls for 8 fucking years. I'm sorry for my language, but this is just pathetic. You want to elect someone who's a liar, a cheat, who wants to take your basic rights and privileges. But I guess that's the lie of a liberal. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna let my guns go. I'm not gonna let you take my First Amendment right of free speech away. And for one, I don't give a fuck if she's the first woman president. I will denounce my United States citizenship just to get away from her. She is not a good presidential candidate. She will lie, cheat, and deceive. And frankly, I see a lot of the other nations trying to invade us because she will make us weak. She has no military background. She's a fucking secretary. She hasn't held any position in the military. She has no use whatsoever other than just taking this country by its balls. If we elect Hillary Clinton, I'm sorry, but our founding fathers would roll over in their grave. They would roll over in their graves, come back from the dead, and honestly, that's how I think the purge would start. Is by taking away the fundamental rights that our founding fathers sought so much to get away from, and the freedom of speech, the right to keep and bear arms. Yes, that was for muskets, but if you look at it closely, it's for the modern day technology, not just for what they had back then. Back on the freedom of speech, she doesn't want anyone's voice being heard but her own. And frankly, her voice is fucking annoying. She is a roach, a lying serpent, and frankly, the closest thing to Medusa's hairdo that you could think of. This is my viewpoint on the candidates. I believe there is no good candidate, but the only candidate I will put my name towards is Donald Trump right now. Not Bernie lie out of his ass Sanders, or Hillary steal, lie, and cheat my way into the presidency Clinton. Please, please let her go to prison before this. She shouldn't have even been allowed to run. The families of the people who died in Benghazi, to the emails she just got done deleting, how many ever thousand they may be. We had a president somewhat like her with Nixon. He erased, 18,000 recordings? And he was forced to resign, yet we're letting her run after she's deleted twice to maybe 3 times that in emails? Come on, United States, pull your heads out of your asses. This is not something that should be going down. This really, really pisses me off that I see a lot of you guys being, oh, she's for women. No, she's not. She's for herself. Look at her. Ugh. Sorry. I just needed to get this rant video out. my family, my friends, everyone that I've known that I've talked to about this has the same viewpoint that I do. She is the worst of the worst candidate you could put through. I wouldn't have minded Bernie Sanders, even though he'd take 75% of my paycheck for free college. But, well, yeah, he's a gun grabber too, because he's a socialist and a liberal. Two things that I believe Hitler were, or was back in the day. Sorry, poor grammar there. Still kind of pissed off about this. This, seriously, has been irking me to the point of snapping. That you would allow this particular presidential candidate to slide through. Her husband was ruled by her, and frankly, look at her. Hell, if I was Bill, I would choose other women. The whole family is ass backwards, and yet you want them to be a part of this nation's history once again? I implore you. I seriously do. Please do not elect Hillary Clinton as the next United States president. That will bring this freaking country down. You don't want this great country, well, what's once was great country, down to its knees. I don't want to see that happen. I don't want to have to bring ourselves back up and build trust back after that. Because honestly, you know what would happen? We would be invaded by Korea, North Korea, Japan, China, whoever else we owe money to, because guess what? Our guns would be gone. We'd have no way to defend ourselves. If Hillary Clinton had her way, the military would be gone too. This, honestly, please, for the sake of our country, for the sake of our freedoms, do not elect Hillary in 2016. Do not believe the hype. Please, either don't vote or vote Trump. But if you have to, vote Trump. He is our best candidate. He may be a businessman. He may have no political background. But he's better than a freaking liar. He's better than a thief. The point-blank scourge of this freaking country, Hillary Rodham Clinton. This has been Trenton from the Budget Shooter Project with another political points video. Please, please consider what I've said before you vote. Thank you.